20 years ago, my wife and I dreamed of living in the country and opening a wellness center. As healthcare workers, we know the power of healthy living. Little did we know how God will fulfill that dream and that it would be more than we could have imagined. We were living in Atlanta at the time and decided to move to a more rural setting in Summerville, Georgia. We were excited to begin house hunting for our country home, but we quickly discovered that either the houses weren't what we were looking for or they were out of our price range. In the end, we decided to rent a home instead of buying. Fast forward a year and a half later, and my wife and I were pregnant with our second child. We both wanted to put our roots down and be able to move our little family into a home that we could call our own. So I took the matter to God in prayer and resumed searching for a home. One day, while I was on my computer looking at properties, I came across a home that we had looked at a year and a half ago and had really liked, but had passed on because it was out of our price range. I couldn't believe it. It was still on the market, nor could I believe that the asking price was $80,000 lower. I immediately called the owner to tell him that we were interested in purchasing the home. He requested that I put $1,000 down to place it under contract. I sent him the money and we moved forward with the necessary paperwork to close on the house. It wasn't until the closing that we found out further details about the sale and how God had worked in our favor. We discovered that the owner had dropped the price of the house to avoid the bank foreclosing on the property, and that as soon as we had given him the $1,000, he began receiving calls from people interested in the home. He even had someone offer him an extra $30,000 under the table if he would break the contract with us. The seller told us that he just didn't feel right about that and had decided to keep his word to us, even though he could have made more money selling to someone else. Upon learning this, we felt even more confident that God had bigger plans in store for this property. We felt extremely grateful to God for providing us a home on 19 acres of land in the country. As we settled into life in our new place, we began to dream about opening a wellness retreat where we could teach people healthy lifestyle practices. It didn't happen overnight, but we built a garden and planted fruit trees. And we eventually built a second home that we called the Wellness B&B. The home can be rented as a vacation retreat, but it also serves as a home base for our Nourish and Flourish cooking classes that we offer to the community once a month. We also offer short health retreats for individuals wanting a reset and a chance to restore their mind and body. I learned early in life that you can't beat God's giving, no matter how hard you try. And He's proved that time and time again. Whether it's returning our tithes and offerings or giving of our time to help others, God faithfully provides for our needs and exceeds our expectations by blessing us above and beyond what we can imagine. Our home and wellness retreat are living proof of that. Taste and see